You've just watched part one of a series of videos we were planning to share with you live from the stage of Smarter, Faster Payments 2020. It showed the remarkable growth of the ACH network in 2019. Similarly, this video was going to show you a preview of the major initiatives we were going to be embarking upon in 2020. And I'll still share some of that with you here. But first, as you can tell, from the change of venue from our production studio to my home office, the world has changed. The fight to contain the spread of the coronavirus has reoriented our focus at Nacha, just as it's transformed the nation and our economy. I'd like to bring you up to date on the state of Nacha and the ACH network and the never more important role that the ACH and our stakeholders play in our economy. But let's start with the first quarter of 2020. We were off to a strong start. The dollar limit for same-day ACH was increased to $100,000, delivering one of the primary enhancements that our corporate end users had asked for. And the year also opened strong for ACH Volume, with volume rising 7% over the previous year, and same-day ACH volume rising 42%. Meanwhile, we began requesting industry feedback on our meaningful modernization proposals to improve the ACH user experience by facilitating the adoption of new technologies and channels and reducing barriers to use. Before the pandemic hit, Nacha launched Fixius, a transformational online platform that will simplify pre- and post-payment processing. And our Affinis group began testing API use cases such as ACH payment initiation. Now we're in the midst of an unprecedented national emergency. As we all fight this pandemic, I have never been more passionate about Nacha's mission. Today, as we must practice social distancing, the ACH network is connecting people, governments, and businesses more powerfully than ever before by paying employees via direct deposit, by allowing consumers to pay bills at home, by paying vendors and suppliers remotely, and by enabling the ongoing donations to charitable organizations. A $2 trillion recovery package is reaching workers, businesses, and the economy. While this stimulus funding is an extraordinary event, the ACH network can handle it. And for so many people who find themselves in financial trouble, the payments can't come fast enough. And when the government provides more assistance, the ACH network can handle that too. The U.S. Treasury is using direct deposit to the maximum extent possible because it is the fastest and best way to deliver direct assistance to Americans. To speed relief, the ACH network has already delivered 81 million economic impact payments across the country to virtually every financial institution. The pandemic is bringing disruption to our families, our civic lives, and our economy. But the ACH network, a vital part of America's economic lifeblood, is operating normally. And so too is Nacha. As the problem solvers and consensus builders who enable payments to securely reach virtually every American, Nacha succeeds through teamwork, commitment, and innovative thinking. In 2020, we continue our efforts to enhance the modern ACH network. We will continue to provide virtual education, and we will give our accredited professionals the opportunity to obtain their continuing education credits. I have never been prouder to represent Nacha and those who make up the ACH network. The banks, credit unions, the ACH operators, payments associations, and payments processors. You've proven your capabilities time and again, and never more so than now. Nacha and the ACH community will work tirelessly to serve Americans, their businesses, and their government as we fight this pandemic and revive our economy together. We will meet the challenges at hand and those yet to come. Stay healthy, everybody.